यहाँ गोको लागि कुनै कुलोबा किर्गिस्तानबाट हुन् 2 रसियन 1 किर्गिस्तानी खेलाडीको साथमा लुम्बिनी लावाजले यहाँ कर्णाली एसपीएस विरुद्ध खेलिरहेको छ।
एउटा मौका हुनेछ तर राम्रो रहन सकेन रिकभरी यहाँ भने दुवै नेसनल टिमका खेलाडीहरू र शान्ति कलाले भने किसिम माई फल्ट र पक्कै पनि गल्ती थियो कर्णाली एसपीएसको लागि भने अङ्क महत्त्वपूर्ण अङ्क धेरै टाढा जाने भनिदिएको छैन। त्यो ग्यापलाई सकेसम्म कम राखिरहेको छ, त्यो राम्रो पक्ष हो किनकि धेरै ठुलो अङ्क त छैन। यस्तो होइन कि 4-5 अङ्कले नै लिड गरिरहेको छ लुम्बिनीले।
सुमित्रा रेग्मी जम्प सर्भिस कर्णाली एसपीएसको लागि उनको पावरफुल थिएन स्पाइक तर कमजोर ब्लकका कारणले अङ्क दिलाउन सफल लुम्बिनी लावाजलाई। लुम्बिनी लावाज पनि अग्रता सकेसम्म बढाउन चाहन्छ। 3 अङ्कको अग्रता यहाँ कर्णाली एसपीएसको डिफेन्समा केही कमजोरी देख्यौँ हामीले।
केनिया टिसिना वरिपरि रसियन खेलाडी हुन् रश्मिता फ्लापियाले दिनेश पटक भिक्टोरियालाई मायराको मार बस्न सकेन लुम्बिनी त्यसमाथि।
मायराको माग अब कर्णाली एसपीएसका लागि उनले त्यही अनुसारको सुपर स्पाइक लुम्बिनी लावाजका लागि कप्तान अरुणा साई रोक्ने प्रयासमा थिइन् तर सफल हुन सकिनन्। लुम्बिनी लावाज अग्रता फराकिलो बनाउँदै यहाँ 16 अङ्क जोडिसकेको छ लुम्बिनी लावाजले। दर्शकहरूको उत्साह समर्थकहरूको उत्साह लुम्बिनी लावाजका लागि कामनाविष्ट सर्भिसमा आज कर्णाली एसपीएसका लिब्रो डिफेन्स रश्मिता दुरालाई निकै कठिन परिरहेको छ।
यो देख्न सक्छौँ हामी आना शर्मा र लुम्बिनी लावाजको यो सम्पूर्ण फ्रेन्चाइज टिम जुन उत्साह उनीहरूले देखाइरहेका छन् जायज पनि छ र यदि कमजोरी हुने थियो भने कर्णाली एसपीएसको त यो रिसिभ किनकि एपिएफमा पनि हामीले देखेका छौँ रश्मिता र यमुना दुवैजनालाई डिफेन्समा र रिसिभमा फरक रूपमा युज गरिरहेका हुन्छन् प्रशिक्षकले र रश्मिताको रिसेप्सनमा अलिकति स्ट्रगल त देख्न सकिरहेका छौँ हामी आज पनि।
र यहाँ कर्णाली एसपीएसका खेलाडीबाट मिस्टेक सफिया पुन स्पाइक खान जबमा थिए र अङ्क भने लुम्बिनी लावाजलाई।
फेरि फ्लापिया मायरा भिक्टोरियाको लागि एउटा चान्स परेको थियो एङ्गल निकै राम्रो रोकिन् शान्ति कलर अहिले चान्स बल रहेको छ। फेरि मायरा भिक्टोरियाको सर्ट चेक आउट हुनेछ यसपटक भयानक स्पाइकहरू देखाइरहेको छिन् मायराले फ्रन्ट कोर्टमा आउने बित्तिकै आउटसाइड अपोजिट दुवै रोलमा उति नै प्रख्यात खेलाडी केही शान्त भएको छ लुम्बिनी लावाजको जोस तर पनि 4 पोइन्टको लिड अझै पनि छ उनीहरूसँग। के गर्न सक्छ जुबारे बारुडा चान्स बल कर्णाली एसपीएसको लागि रहेको छ काउन्टर गर्ने प्रयास तर अङ्क पनि प्राप्त हातमा लाग्यो। लुम्बिनी लावाज छोटो त चाहँदै थियो र टच भएर गएको छ टच आउट।
प्रेसर छ कर्णाली एसपीएसलाई त्यसैले पनि चान्टाबालाई अङ्क जोड्नुपर्ने बाध्यता छ। यहाँ मायरा भिक्टोरिया ब्राजिलियन खेलाडी हुनुहुने
अरुणा जुबारेबा नेटमा एन्टेना भायोलेसन र त्यसपछि बाहिरतर्फ पनि तसर्थ फेरि पनि फर्किँदैछ कर्णाली एसपीएस बल धेरै नै बाहिर हुन पुग्यो।
समर्थकहरू खेलको मजा लिँदैछन् हामी देख्न सक्छौँ। मायरा भिक्टोरिया कर्णाली एसपीएसका ब्राजिलियन खेलाडी सर्भिस गर्दै तर उनको सर्भिस आउट भएको छ। अङ्क लुम्बिनी लावाजलाई। लुम्बिनी लावाजले कन्सिस्टेन्टली यो अग्रता भने कायम राखिरहेको छ। 3 अङ्कको अग्रता छ 19-16
राम्रो काम त्यही भइरहेको छ लुम्बिनी लावाजको लागि र र त्यसमा अपोनेन्टको गल्तीहरू पनि रिसिभिङमा प्रब्लम सर्भिस एररहरू पनि दोहोरिरहेको छ छुपारेबाको सर्भिस रहेको थियो पाभिया यहाँ पनि मिस गर्न पुगेन कम्प्लिटली अफलाइन Evangelia Santava senior and most experienced यो firepower मिस भइरहेको छ आज Evangelia Santavaको टाइम आउट मागेका छन् अन्डर प्रेसर कुमार राई समय खर्चिन चाहँदैनन्
लिगमा विजय सुरुवात गर्न चाहन्छ त्यो पनि साबिक विजेता कर्णाली एसबी जस्तो टिम विरुद्ध चान्चुने टिम होइन कर्णाली
त्यसकारण पनि बन्न सक्छ लुम्बिनी लाभास आफैमा अन पेपर पनि एउटा राम्रो ब्यालेन्स भएको टिम रहेको छ हरेक पोजिसनमा राम्रो खेलाडीहरू छन् स्पेसली फरेनरहरूको एडिसन यस टिमको लागि पनि फलदायी रहन सक्छ रश्मिता फ्लाभिया लगातार अब पनि सान्टापा धेरै चुप लाग्ने खेलाडी होइनन् जुनसुकै बेलामा पनि उनले खेल परिवर्तन गर्ने सामर्थ्य राख्छन् क्रिस्की Evangelia Santava 14 भन्दा बढी क्लबमा खेलेको एक्सपिरियन्स उनको आफ्नो करियरमा ग्रिसको नेसनल टिममा लामो समय खेलिन् उनले 2005 देखि लगभग तपाईले मान्न सक्नुहुन्छ 1.5-2 दशक त खेलिन् उनले ग्रिसको टिममा
निकै अनुभवी खेलाडी करिब 2 दशक अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय भलिबलको अनुभव छ उनीसँग
देखिरहेको छ त्यो आज बारम्बार त्यसमाथि अब त सान्टाभा फेरि पनि जमिसकेकी छिन् लुम्बिनी लाभासको लागि यो वेकअप कल हुन सक्छ अलर्ट रहनुपर्ने छ उनीहरू खतराको संकेत खतराको घण्टी बस्न थालेको छ
सर्भिसमा साफिया पुन कर्णाली एसबीका लागि 2 अङ्कको अग्रतामा छ लुम्बिनी लाभास र यहाँ रसियन खेलाडी भेरोनिका जुबारेबाको स्पाइक थियो पावरफुल स्पाइक नभए पनि कर्णाली एसबीका खेलाडीहरूले राम्रोसँग ब्लक गर्न नसक्दा अङ्क लुम्बिनी लाभासलाई 21-18 को अग्रतामा छ
यहाँ पनि फेरि पनि र्याली कन्टिन्यू नै रहेको छ अग्रतालाई घटाउने अवसर रहेको थियो कर्णाली एसबीलाई तर ब्याकवर्डबाट माएर असफल खडा प्रहार रहेको छ अकुलाकाईको निकोलभा महत्त्वपूर्ण समयमा यो अग्रता अब पनि कम्फर्टेबल पोजिसनमा बिस्तारै आइरहेको छ लुम्बिनी लाभास हेर्न सक्छौ कति अप्सन छ ओकुलाकी कुराइकुलभा पनि आफ्नो आउटस्ट्यान्डिङ प्ले देखाइरहेकी छिन् अलिशा मायराको रिसेप्सन रहेको छ रिसिनी भान्चेलिया ग्रेट सुपरस्टारले फेरि पनि खेलमा फर्काउने कोसिस गरिरहेकी थिइन् तर के अझै पनि समय छ के ढिलो भएको छैन
कर्णाली एसबी च्याम्पियन टिम हो सजिलै हार मान्ने अवस्थामा छैन बाहिरबाट कुमार राई हेड कोच उनले पनि खेलाडीलाई बुस्ट अप गरिरहेका छन् र यहाँ
आउँदैछन् फेरि पनि अर्को एउटा शट कुदाइको लाभाको ब्लक मन्स्टर ब्लकमा फसेकी छिन् अहिले पनि ट्र्यापमा पारेको छ वन्डरफुल ट्रेस कर्णाली एसबीको फ्रन्ट लाइनबाट यो मेन टाइममा यही यो मेन्टालिटी यही यो एक्सपिरियन्स यहाँ चान्स रहेको थियो लुम्बिनी लाभासलाई नबलाई होल्ड गर्न सक्छ या सक्दैन अब
टाइम आउट लिन बाध्य बनाएको छ कर्णाली एसबीले लुम्बिनी लाभासलाई 2 अङ्कको मात्र अग्रता छ लुम्बिनी लाभाससँग यो महत्त्वपूर्ण समय हो कर्णाली एसबी खेलमा फर्कन चाहन्छ लगातार दबाव बनाइरहेको छ लुम्बिनी लाभासमाथि
20-22 2 अङ्कको अग्रता Santikala. एकपटक फेरि पनि Evangelia Santava. मेन टाइममा लगातार राम्रो प्रदर्शन गरिरहेको छ कर्णाली एसबी 21-22 1 पोइन्टको मात्र केवल लिड अब 3 अङ्कको रहेको थियो अग्रता जोगाउन पर्यो असफल
निकुञ्जै कडा प्रतिस्पर्धा कर्णाली एसबी वर्सेस लुम्बिनी लावाज 2 अङ्कको अग्रतामा छ लुम्बिनी लावाज र यो सेट जित्नलाई पनि 2 अङ्क मात्र चाहिएको छ
अझै पनि चान्स रहेको छ फेरि पनि डबल ब्लकलाई प्रेस गर्दै इभान्जेलिया सान्टाभा डिफरेन्स मेकर बनिरहेकी छिन् गेम चेन्जर बनिरहेकी छिन् कर्णाली एसपीको लागि अब यहाँ के उनलाई न्युट्रलाइज गर्न सक्छ लुम्बिनी लावाजले डेन्जर्स इभान्जेलिया एक ठुलो मोमेन्ट रहेको छ यस पहिलो सेटमा भेरोनिका अघि यो शट कामनाको तर अर्को एउटा ब्लक लगातार सायद नेटमा पनि नेटमा थियो कामना यो के गर्न पुगिन् उनले यो परिस्थितिमा 23-23 मात्र 2 अङ्क बचाएको छ कुनै पनि टोलीलाई
महत्त्वपूर्ण समयमा सानो गल्तीले पनि गेमको मोमेन्टम चेन्ज गर्न सक्छ बराबर अङ्कमा पुगेको छ यहाँबाट कसले बाजी मार्ला त्यो भने हेर्न लागेको नै छ यहाँ
अर्को एउटा चान्स अरुणा पटक सुम्पेकी छिन् विदेशी खेलाडीको लागि रहेको थियो त्यो कर्णाली एसबी टिसिना मुड सघाउँदै फेरि पनि लुम्बिनी लावाजको लागि कडा प्रहारसँगै
टिसिनाले फाइदा उठाइहालिन् विपक्षी खेलाडीको कमजोरीको रश्मिता दुराले आफ्नो सहकर्मीको लागि सेटअप गरेकी थिइन् तर बल भेट्टाइन् टिसिनाले र अङ्क लुम्बिनी लावाजका लागि 24-23
रश्मिता यसपछि कुनै रिसिभ पुरा गरेकी छिन् उनले आफ्नो राम्रो रणनीति रहेको थियो शान्तिको लागि तैनात कामना रोकेको छ उनलाई फ्रन्ट ब्लक र ब्याककोटले पनि कामना त्यति इफेक्टिभ बनिनन् यहाँ माएर बाहिरिएकी छिन् आउट स्पाइक लुम्बिनी लावाज आफ्नो ऐतिहासिक दिनमा डिफेन्डिङ च्याम्पियनको विरुद्धमा आफ्नो पहिलो सेटमा पनि जित हासिल गर्न सफल भएको छ मायरा भिक्टोरिया क्रुसियल टाइम बाउन्डको प्रहार भने बाहिरिन पुग्यो ड्रामा
Remember, they went through the last season undefeated, clinched the title, won the last game yesterday in first 3 sets itself. And suddenly against the new team, they have tasted defeat. Tell you what, Sakshi, I was a little bit surprised when I heard the name Lumbini Lavas, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Oh, almost blocked it. Tishina there, the player from Russia, timed the jump well, but the ball just got stuck in between her forearms, and it falls off near the net. Have a look at this, just gets stuck. And there wasn't enough time to recover. 2 points then to the Karnali Yashvis. Lumbini is the place known for it's the birthplace of Gautam Buddha, and hence it is known for tranquility, peace. Therefore, I was a little bit surprised when I heard the name Lumbini Lavas, because lava and tranquility don't seem to have any connection. But they played so fiercely that lava suits them. Albeit, here they need to buck up because they're 3 points down. And here sends the Russian player, however recovered well by the defending champions. Now an easy lob. And here comes Roma, gets blocked, but the point has gone to Lumbini Lavas. We'll have to see in the replay what happened there. Action very close to the net. Watch here. Roma comes in running, trying to go for the spike, but it looks like that it went beyond the sideline in the half of the Yashvis, and hence the point goes to Lumbini. And now the Yashvis are back.
Well, what a start to the second set this has been. While Karnali Yashvis have been able to make a comeback again and take that lead to 4 points, Lumbini Lavas have also been able to open their account, and now a fresh start right now starting over here by Evangelia Chintava, the outside hitter, known for a few strikes, and this time a smash was attempted, well defended over here by Karnali Yashvis. Lumbini Lavas coming all in. Their setter over there trying to push a drop. And now the serve carries on. A smash attempted, but not a successful one. But the referee allots the point over here to Lumbini Lavas, all thanks to Kenya Tessina, who's the middle blocker. The the middle blocker from Russia. She's been able to successfully help her team garner a point over here.
And now it's going to be Kishina with a serve. And it's going to be a flattish serve. Yes, does dip on the libero of the Kashmi Yashvis, of the Karnali Yashvis. But they are able to recover and garner a point. 5-2 then. There was certainly some stern words said in the break between the sets, because there is a different energy that the Karnali Yashvis are showing. And now the skipper, having the ball in her hand, Sumitra Regmi serves, sends it down pretty flat, recovered well by Shanti Kala. And can she close the point? Can Veronica just a tip over the net? But she's not quite able to seal the deal. Now she receives it. Number 5 sets it up. And it goes beyond the end line. The point goes to Lumbini Lavas.
Well, what a comeback over here by Lumbini Lavas in this particular set. They made sure that if they've not been able to cover up to match the Karnali Yashvis, they've also made sure that that lead does not increase. That right now Karnali Yashvis hold over there. A 2-point lead over here. Lumbini Lavas starting the serve. Kamana Bista starting the serve for Lumbini Lavas. Well defended by the Lavas. And well attacked over here, the ball being tipped and played. And that's what you call a spike that was attempted over here by jersey number 13, Veronica Zubrava. Let's see again. Yes, indeed. That's the smash that she attempted, Veronica Zubareva from Russia, jersey number 13. But not a successful one. Giving the Karnali Yashvis over there. Take that back. That smash was a very good smash, giving her team a point. A 3-point lead still is held by Karnali Yashvis. A fresh rally that started finishes off with a point coming in the pocket of Lumbini Lavas over here. 2 quick back-to-back points earned by Lumbini Lavas in quick succession to narrow down that lead that the Yashvis hold to 2 points once again.
Amanabis has put the defending champions under pressure with the serves. Now goes for the spin serve. Slightly lobbed up, recovered well by the Yashvis. They tip it over the net. And now Aruna Shahi sets it out for Veronica, who kills the point. And look who it has deceived. We talked so much yesterday about Eva Chantava, the well-travelled, the seasoned veteran from Greece. She put both her hands up. Watch this. Veronica smashes it. And it just takes the tip of the fingers and goes over the sideline.
Almost like a brain fade moment over there, Darpan, that I felt happened. Because this could have been responded well by the Yashvis, since it did touch the fingers of the middle blocker while it was being passed. She just wasn't prepared. The opposite hitter at the end just wasn't prepared to give the attack back. And Lumbini Lavas turning out to be a team to be watched out for in this tournament. The first game of the season, and boy oh boy, who would have thought that the Lavas would truly prove themselves to be the Lavas in making over here. Nicely put there, fun ebbing and flowing. The team's on a roll.
They are on fire. However, let's have a look at the scoreline. Karnali Yashvis, because of the head start that they got in this set, are still leading. Can they now forge a comeback? Yes, that is not in control, but Veronica runs back, somehow recovers it. And a good block. The captain, not just the captain of the Lumbini Lavas, but also the captain of the Nepalese team, Aruna Shahi. Standing tenaciously like a wall at the net. And the supporters of the Lumbini Lavas right below us. There's their campaign ambassador, Anna Sharma, enjoying the action. And they have been been dancing, they've been performing a dance at every point. And they get to dance once again, they get to get off their seats once again as Veronica fetches another good point with a big right hand. And look how nonchalant she has made it look. Look, keep your eyes on Veronica, number 13. How casually she just sends a robust smash that Rashmita did not have an answer to.
One thing over here that looks like also seems to be working for Lumbini Lavas and their players is the fact that they have a lot of foreign players, and the height of the players matches with the height of the Karnali Ashmi players that they have, and they're playing six also at the moment. And as we speak, that a point over here definitely I feel has been snatched. Players looking after the referee, and the referee grants a point over here to the Karnali Ashmis, who are now on the back foot, and the serve starts the fresh rally coming into play over here. Opposite hitter Veronica comes into play, and a point once again over here goes to the Karnali Ashmis, this time missing that sweet spot and that sweet smash that she normally comes out back to attack with. Just by a whisker, the lead over here that they had a miss now has been reduced to just 1 point. Lumbini Lavas 8, Karnali Ashmi 7, and a fresh start. And a fresh rally has now started.
Well recovered. Aruna Sahi sets it up. Veronica just tips it over. They are like lavas. Team Lumbini on the march. 2 points ahead of the defending champions, have already defeated them in the first set. The supporters are happy. They are a jubilant bunch. And now the experience of Veronica with the serve. The player from Russia sends a floating serve, but it ends up beyond the end line. Oh, when you have the momentum, you have to run away with it. Because, let's not forget, Karnali Ashmis are a very, very good team. They are the defending champions, and you do not want to give them a sniff. Mara Vitória, the player from Brazil, is going to serve now. Recovered from the other attack line, and this time it is Ogulagi from Kyrgyzstan who fetches this point for the Lavas. Once again, Anna Sharma surrounded with the passionate Lumbini Lava supporter, rejoicing.
Well, sitting in the audience right there along with the brand ambassador Anna Sharma is also the franchisee owner, Mr. Suman Adhikari from Lumbini. A delightful bunch, and as we say that, a point over here has been snatched by the Lumbini Lavas once again. And where there was a point in time when that lead had reduced to 1 point, Lumbini Lavas make a comeback to now draw the lead to 3 points up above Karnali Ashmis. Unbelievable scenes over here. What game of volleyball over here. Veronica standing as the middle block right there to defend the ball, all set. A strategy in action in this particular rally, and a foul! Well, not the foul you would be expecting from Evangelina. Evangelia is not the kind of the player who would give you much chances to commit such fouls. She was trying to drive the ball smoothly across the net. In fact, she was trying to dig it, but an unsuccessful dig, resulting in a point more and a 4-point lead ahead of Karnali Ashmis, which has now gone on to pick up 5 points. Oh my God, this is turning about to be one beauty of a game, Darpan.
These are crazy scenes. Have you ever seen the Karnali Ashmi supporters so quiet? I haven't. Oh, the commentators curse once again. Look at them, look at their faces. They've got a point, but they still know that they're behind, and they're not used to being in this position. They're not used to their marquee player making so many mistakes. They're not used to Chantawa with her experience giving away back-to-back points. And hence they look a little bit out of water. They get the chance to serve, and they snatch this point with a good double block at the net, which means that they are somewhat getting back in the groove. However, the supporters are still a little bit stunned by what has hit them. What has hit them is lava.
True, a team out there who's willing to give their all and be a fight up against the Karnali Ashmis. And over here, we now have Sakya Pun coming in to start the serve for the new rally. Well, being set and attacked over there close to the net, there by Veronica, but not a successful one because this one just, well, there was a clever drop that was attempted by Tashina, jersey number 8. But the ball just going outside the boundary line of the court, giving a point to their opposition, Karnali Ashwis. Well, this is the kind of clever play, the intelligent play that we expect. And as I mentioned, Darpan, I think it's time we just spoke slightly why this new team today has turned out to be such an important competitor in the game up against the Giants, giving them a run for their money. It's only because their players not just have the skill and the agility, but also the height to match the Santan Prapti Kar. You rally? Karnali Ashwis had the fresh lead and the point being missed over there. You need to be on your toes. You need to be thinking on your toes, moving swiftly and nimbly. Not like this when you're missing out quick points and the lead goes on to decrease.
Even if you could not watch the score, the shift in the body language of the Karnali Ashwis tells you that they sense the chance, they sense a window, they're coming back, and there goes a float serve, well set up by Aruna Sahi. However, Tashina was not able to kill the point there. Eva Chantava with a robust hammer from very near the net. She jumped up and she hammered it into the hands of the blockers who couldn't contain it, and now the owners are level 13-13.
Well, this is a moment over here that needs to be cherished and remembered and enjoyed by both the franchisees, and definitely a sense of relief out there has come on the faces of all the players of Karnali Ashwis. The fresh rally starts now with the serve being played. Time for the Lumbini lovers to buckle up their socks and pull it up, and over here, very easy to lose sight of what you had in your fingers. And there you have, once again, Ogulagi Kudai Kulova missing what is the stakes out there. A rookie error, driving the ball across the court and completely outside, giving the Ashwis another point in the making, and a fresh start once again starts the side. Opposite hitter trying to make the strike, and very well blocked by the Karnali Ashwis. This time Evangelia Chantava comes into BA, helping a team get the final lead, the upper hand in the set. 2 points lead. The Yashvis come back into action, and so do their fans.
And suddenly the Karnali fans have found their voices. It seems tipped over by Ogulagi. And Chantava, has that one landed inside? Yes, it has. No, in fact, it went outside, but the referee says it just tipped the hand. Chantava getting into the groove now. Just getting into the groove now. And suddenly, see, there's a competition going on the court, but there's a competition going on in the stands as well. We are hearing chants of Lumbini, Lumbini, and now the Karnali chants have overtaken them. I wonder what is being said in this timeout. I think Aruna Shahi, who is the captain of the Lumbini Lavas, also the captain of the Nepalese team, is going to have an important role to play because she knows how to lead the side from these tough situations. After all, she has been a fabulous player. In fact, we are in Pokhara and a statue of hers is being made here at the Myadi entry gate. So that tells you what a big player, what her stature in Nepalese volleyball is.
Kiria Tanisha would be the player, as I say that also, Darpan, whose fingers touched on that ball near to the net, and she would be feeling that point that slipped away from the team's hand. Thanks to the fingers came to play. With that, a new serve over here now. South Karnali Ashwin taking the lead. Well setted, well and attacked well, but dropped over here, not being reported in the manner the Lumbini lovers would have hoped for. Ball slipping out from their fingers over here as we go into the replay to see what just happened. We move on to the Yashvis now coming back into the set. Pull on Samya Pun in action, starting to serve for the fresh rally. Suddenly the tables have turned. A 4-point lead is what the Yashvis have, and somehow their sadness has now turned their miseries into woes. 4-point lead becoming a 5-point lead. Their defense going all over, as if their middle block was just not up to the mark. Their outside hitters also now fumbling to get the balls to be acted back into action with that energy and strength. And once again, over here with Karnali Ashwin starting the serve to carry on a new rally.
Tipped it over. Almost recovered it there. Eva Chantava with her experience coming to play. Aruna Sahi sets it up. However, Ogulagi fails to. In fact, she's done it. She's killed the point. Finally something for Lumbini Lavas. Tell you what, Sakshi, I can't even hear you. That's how loud it is here in this stadium. It almost feels like Everest Women's Volleyball League now needs to be added to Nepal's calendar of festivals. We know we have the Tihar, we know we have the Indra Jatra, we know we have the Gaya Jatra. The Everest Women's Volleyball League needs to be added to that calendar of festivals.
And as you say that, a point has got back to the Karnali Ashwis over here. Not the kind of side personally we would be wanting, especially the fans over here who are cheering and going gung-ho for the Karnali Ashwis. A point comes back into the kitty. The 4-point lead has converted to a 5-point lead. Karnali Ashwis start a fresh rally this time. Being set and acted back well by Karnali Ashwis, but losing the points over there are the Lumbinis. They would not want these sides to be coming in front of them. Karnali Ashwis are in full action and making those strikes when it was most needed. Just the right time to hit the Lumbini Lavas where they would not have wanted. Lumbini Lavas are losing the plot over here up till now, but now somehow they are making a comeback. Tell you what, that one, just tell you something, and I want to respond to that. I think somewhere the team that is able to hold their nerves better over here will be able to see the end of the tunnel and the light also at the end of it by the end of the second set. I feel so now.
Goes without saying, the last point and another point. It got Anna Sharma out of her seat and she's still on her toes, cheering this point out. I think this bunch over here that you look at your screen right now has been almost like a seventh player for this team because they have spurred the team on. Oh, well scooped up. But this is set. Aruna Sahi with a set and it kills her. She kills it. No, well recovered.
Well, kill, recovered and kill. Kill, recovered, kill is how we can say that best, I believe now.
She went with a robust spike before, it was recovered, and then in the end a deceitful dink is what did it. 21-16 now.
To be the franchisee that needs to be looked out for because it's not just their setter and the captain, but it's also their middle block and their outside hitters. The attack that this team comes up with, the kind of plan this team comes up with, the strategy and execution of it is near perfection, which is why they've been able to take on the defending champions so well over here.
Kashina is going to start the serve with 7 on her back. Comes from Russia. Pretty flat serve out by Rashmita. And a wonderful block and a wonderful recovery. Pooja fails to kill it. Went up high, soaring like a paraglider at Sarankot. However, couldn't control the ball. I think what she needed to do was just tip it over the net. She rather tried to deploy more force into it and ended up driving it into the middle of the net. Sheena once again with the serve. Even flatter. Once again Rashmita receives it well. Pooja this time lobs it up. Aruna sets it up. Veronica kills it. What a point!
A well-earned point over there for the Lumbini Lavas, and this is the kind of game plan you need right now from them. Somehow the fact that they have been ousted and they are behind right now does not seem to be bothering them because they are only upping their game under pressure. And look, strategy right there. Their middle block, their attack is all set. And that goes to show the kind of strategy this team has come up with. And that was a beautiful smash. Beautiful Chintava, the player who's always come in to save them when it's been needed the most. And the serve now starts, the rally now starts with Karnali Yashvis coming into action.
It hit the net, but it was recovered well by Myra Victoria. Rashmita setting it up. And killed. Point to Karnali Yashvis. 22-19. Well done. 3 more points remain and they're going to win this set. What do we say? It's a bit of a cliche, but makes sense over here. Class is permanent. Form might be temporary, but class is permanent, and that is exactly what the Yashvis have exhibited over here. Lost the first set, but now are recovering. Another point goes to them. Wonderful serve. Tipping on the libero who couldn't dig it out from the ground.
I know that, and yes, the Karnali Yashvis have now been making a comeback. All the Karnali Yashvi fans who joined us right now, it's time for you now to buckle up and pull the socks of yours and go for cheering your team all out, because 2 points to go for the Yashvis. But what a fight this has been over here by the Lumbini Lavas. 4-point lead is what the Yashvis hold. It's crazy scenes over here in the stadium at the venue with the fans going berserk, and a failed serve. That's what you call an unsuccessful serve, giving away a point to the Lumbini Lavas, and Lumbini Lavas are going to take that with open arms over here right now, Darpan.
What else do we call it? A commentator's curse. You were building them up, they lost the point. Now, don't lose the plot. Myra Victoria not able to kill it. And collects it from over the net. Almost holds it. You can't do that. Lumbini Lavas once again get the point. Their fans believe it's 23-21. And they forge a comeback.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Leaving us also gobsmacked at times with the beauty volleyball that we witnessed in this particular game. What a beautiful block that it was over there by Lumbini Lavas, and a point over here has now gone down to the Karnali Yashvis. An unsuccessful block, but very well defended over here, we can say, by the Karnali Yashvis. A point going to the Karnali Yashvis. The lead to 3 points, and Karnali Yashvis a point away from winning the set and making a start in this particular game if they go on to win this set. That is, Lumbini Lavas have to go on to a miss 3 more points to level them up.
Captain with the serve. Well received. Aruna Sahi sets it up for Veronica, who just tips it over. Chintava with the set this time around. Can Victoria kill it? She does! Karnali Yashvis come